Good afternoon. It's Monday here in Williston, Florida, and we're having rain on and off and some severe thunderstorm warnings about Florida. And this is all pretty much typical for summertime. Anyway, a few things I wanted to talk to you about today. And I'll give you first an update a little bit about my feet. They've improved vastly over the past couple of days. I've been pretty diligent with keeping my feet soaked and cleaned and massaging them to get blood flow to them, using my little foot roller and doing some Qigong reflexology techniques that are very good for blood circulation, especially if you have peripheral artery disease. And so I've been applying some of those practices to my feet, and I want to talk about that a little bit. There's a few areas on our feet that are quite pertinent to our circulatory system and blood flow and oxygen intake. And there's places on our feet that correspond to these organs in our body, and this is known as reflexology. I'm sure some of you have heard of that. And there's a place on the bottom of your foot, right under your big toe, in between your big toe and your second toe, right where that bone sticks out on your big toe. If you go in from there and press in that area, that's your heart. And it's the same on both feet. So you can massage both feet. I'm doing my right foot because this is the one that has the infection on it from the puncture holes my dog gave me. But of course, I'm going to do my left foot also because since I got this infection, my left foot has started to swell some with edema, fluid buildup. So then on the bottom of your foot also, if you move over from there under in that same line, in that same ridge that lines up with the bone that sticks out, but go over between like your second, third, and fourth toes and massage that area. This area there on both feet corresponds with your lungs. And all of this is very good to massage to get your blood flowing and your lungs pumping oxygen through them, through your blood vessels, through your heart, through your blood vessels. So that's one technique I've been using. And then a couple of other things. There's an area, I know I have socks on right now. They're compression socks, and I'm wearing them on purpose because when this stuff happens with my feet get cold easily. And that is an indication, again, of poor blood circulation. I think all of this is related to this infection I got on my foot. But if you go around your foot on both sides, you'll see an area. And this whole area I'm talking about, it's actually called the three whites. And it's where, if you look at your skin, you notice that the bottom of your foot is more red, and where it meets up on the sides and around, it turns white. So those are the three whites. And these are very good areas to work on and massage too. There's a whole lot of different meridian points, pressure points along both of these sides of your feet. So that's another good thing to do. And then on the top of your foot, right in between your big toe and your second toe there, where it goes in between your toes, you can press in there. That's another good area. Then if you move up your foot, you'll kind of feel a valley in there where it dips in a little bit. Of course, that's your kidney 1. That's a good place to massage. And then specifically for the problem I'm dealing with right now, there's a place, it's called your spleen 6. And if you take your hand and find your ankle bone here on the inside one, it's called the medial malleolus, and put your pinky on it, and then 4 finger widths up from there along the bone. Feel around there, and you might feel where it kind of dips in a little bit again. This is a very important pressure point that deals with the blood flow to our legs a lot. Even though it's called spleen 6, let me tell you what, the spleen filters so much blood through it. So it really, I mean, everything's interconnected. So even though the spleen isn't your circulatory system, our blood flows through there, and what's in our blood? Oxygen. So again, all of these systems are interrelated. And this might be a very sore point on people who have blood flow problems. It's a little sore on me, but I've been rubbing it a lot this past few days on purpose. So I'm kind of used to the pain of that. It's not really severe. Now, if you follow up your leg along the tibia bone, and when you do massages, especially on your legs down here, it's always suggested that you move up. Why? Because gravity. Our bodies are always fighting gravity in our veins to push the deoxygenated blood back up through our lungs and heart so it can pump new oxygenated blood down our bodies. But going up, our bodies are dealing with gravity. So by massaging upward along that tibia bone, you're helping the blood flow move the way it should. You're improving the energy there. And so if you go up your legs, tibia, just kind of below your knee, you'll feel where the bone, the tibia starts to curve up there. It articulates. Well, right where it starts curving, you'll find another little dip in there. And you can massage this. This one, for people who have bad peripheral artery disease, this might be really, really tender. So these massages aren't meant to be hard. Be gentle with yourself, be kind. But do rub these spots, and they will help your blood flow a whole lot. And the same thing goes with the other foot. You know, I don't want to leave this foot undone. I'd feel unbalanced. So I'm going to rub some of this, and since this foot's swollen, I'm going to move some of that edema fluid buildup up, reminding my body to get rid of it. Going along the 3 whites, bottom of my foot again, and even here on this leg, spleen 6. Yeah, and up the bone, the other place here where the tibia starts to curve, and I'll rub that spot too, just to help get my blood flowing, some of this edema relieved. And that's part of why I'm wearing these compression socks, to help with that. So those are some of the things you can do that are really a healing art form. And these things have been done in Qigong for thousands of years. These days we hear a lot of this stuff referred to as, like I said, reflexology. But if you think about it, acupuncture came from Qigong, and that's where we get all our meridian lines. Some of those I mentioned, talking about the spleen, kidney, liver, lungs. There's different meridians that go and help various body parts do what they're supposed to do well. And even though maybe it's not right where our knee is, or right where our heart is, there's places in our body that correspond to those other organs, and we can utilize massage in these places to help other areas in our body. So that's just a little bit about some massage techniques you can do. They've really been helping me this week, because honestly, for a few days I was low energy. I didn't really want to do anything. My feet didn't hurt. They were sensitive, like there's certain shoes I can't wear right now. I actually prefer being barefoot more than anything. But the good news is that all of these things I've been doing and that I've learned with my Qigong practice and Tai Chi, they're all helping my circulation, my blood flow, my energy, my life force. So, with that, I bid you all a good day. I hope you have some sunshine and smiles in your life today. And I'm going to go move along and do another little practice and study, talking more about our breath and connecting our energy engines, making complete circuits of energy and how to facilitate moving it and growing it and building it so that we feel vibrant and healthy and we have vitality and joy in our lives. So, peace out. I'll talk at you later.